There's a lot of options when it comes to Taom chalk. Maybe too many options. I mean, this is just some of them. And it's not always obvious what the differences between them are. And at £17 a go, it can be quite expensive to find out. But fear not, I'm going to compare the V10, the 2.0, the Pyro, and the soft chalk, and let you know the characteristics of each. So let's get right into it. Just to begin, I will say that all the chalks, to a certain extent, are broadly similar. And in that I mean that they all stick to the tip well, they're all fairly clean. I've tried them all out, my table is still clean. I've not had any kicks or any miscues while I've been trying them out. I've also been using the V10 for over 2 years now, and I've probably only had 1 or 2 kicks in that entire time. And it's also a very hard wearing chalk. I'm still on that same block that I bought a couple of years ago. So despite it being expensive compared to, I'm going to show my age here, you know, old guys like me were used to the triangle chalks and the masters. It is expensive compared to them, but I would say it's hard wearing, so you are going to get your money's worth, and it plays a lot better as well. And there's nothing to suggest with what I've tested with these other variations that they're going to be any different. So let's get into them now. I'll start with the V10, and as I said, I have used it a lot, and it's probably the most popular of all the Taom chalks, so it's a good place to start. I've mentioned it offers good grip and the cleanliness of it, so it reduces miscues and kicks. And I would say it's probably an all-rounder compared to the others. It's an all-rounder chalk that will be good for most players who value precision and reliability. Next, we have the Taom 2.0, and the website description says that this is an upgrade on the original Taom chalk, offering a smoother application and more grip. Now, I couldn't find a Taom 1.0, so I've nothing to compare it to, but it does feel quite similar to the V10. There's not too much difference in these chalks. I would say that you maybe get a bit more feedback or feel when you're playing a shot with this one. But other than that, it plays very, very similar. The Pyro is the one that I really, really liked and will definitely use a lot more of. It's designed specifically for players who like to use a lot of spin in their game, and that is absolutely me. I love playing with spin all the time. It offers greater grip, so that allows you to hit more extreme places on the cue ball without miscuing, so it's a lot of fun to see exactly how much spin that you can generate on it. It is a favourite amongst trick shot artists apparently, so I can definitely see the reason why. And it comes in different colours. I do really like the pink, so I think it's a little bit different, so I think I'm going to start using this one from now on. Lastly, we have the Taom Soft chalk. Now, out of all of them, this is the one that felt slightly different when you were applying it to your tip. I actually felt that it gave the best coverage out of all of them. It was easy to go on your tip, it spread well, but I wonder if that's because it feels a little bit softer. Maybe the chalk isn't as compacted as tightly as the others, which made it easier to go on the tip. The result of playing with it is that you could actually feel a bit of a difference as well. It felt softer than the others, and I am a fan of a soft tip. I always have been. So this chalk actually suited me quite well. Maybe if you like hard tips, it might not be as good, but it played quite similar. The grip felt similar to all of them. The cleanliness is still there, but I do feel that you got a bit more softness and feedback on the actual playing shots. I just want to quickly cover off the price of the chalks. If you buy them from a reputable seller, then they will set you back about £16 or £17 tends to be about the average. If you see anything lower than that, please be very, very wary, as there's a lot of fakes out there right now, and they don't play anywhere near as good as these. And in fact, these do last for ages, so you do get your money's worth anyway. I would recommend buying the chalks from Table Time Sports, and I've popped a link in the description below, because remember, if you spend over £20 with them and use my code at the checkout, then you will get free access to my exclusive members only videos on how to get the perfect technique, which is worth over £30 in itself. So thanks for watching.